Hey guys, it's Tam.
It's Candy.
We're Tandy. And this week we're going to do another episode of Tandy Talks.
Oh, get ready. So what we're going to talk about this week is Asenna O'Neil and her Facebook / blog. It was like a blog explaining how Instagram is fake, and then a YouTube video explaining why she's quitting YouTube and social media in general. And we thought it would be a very interesting topic for this week.
This is a video response.
Yes, it's a video response. Well, I recently watched the video. We tried to watch it again to refresh our memory, but she actually did delete her YouTube channel. So there was other videos that other people have posted. There's a lot of things that I do agree with, because she's basically saying that we need to, everybody on social media is getting too caught up in it, and nobody remembers that there's actual real people around, and we're being too engulfed, and we're not interacting with each other human to human,
which is
personal
true.
contact.
I find myself doing that all the time, and I hate it, because I'm oh, why am I on Facebook? I'm with my friends.
Yeah, what you're doing. Yeah. You can actually set, you...
And I try not to.
Yeah. And the thing is she was saying that, go to parks, go to museums, what did she say? Go to cafes and, interact with people, talk to strangers, talk to people and just, be... But the thing is that I think that people still do that. I agree with what she's saying. I agree with what she's saying, but at the same time, I believe that she's taking it... She's really directing it to her own personal life.
Yeah. And it's basically, as much as she wants to say it's about everybody, it's really kind of just about her, her life. Because she wants to say Instagram is she chose that job. She chose to do that. So she doesn't have to do that.
She was working on it for 4 years, hardcore that was her life, for just pushing to get to a certain point online and get to a certain amount of fame and followers and people, and she got what she wanted, and then she realized that her life
wasn't what she wanted.
Yeah, she realized it wasn't what she wanted, but that doesn't mean that social media is bad.
Yeah.
And that it's all negative, because she personally didn't like that she was a hermit, and all she did was try,
Yeah. It's just and that could be with anybody in any job. Anybody could be oh, I want to be a lawyer, and then they get there and they're I don't want to do this.
I don't
not
like it.
No one should be a lawyer now. It just...
Yeah, it's just her really personal opinion.
Yeah.
And by the end of the video, she was talking about how she wants to create a movement to not stop social media, because she said that it's beyond her, she can't stop social media, which she can't. But she wants to create a movement for people to be more interactive with others. And she said that she's, I think she's building a website.
Yeah, which is just ironic, because that would be social media. And
yeah, that would be a form of, technology, because, I think that she's just bashing technology in general. She just wants people to get, talking to people and stuff. But the thing is that the way to reach out to people is through websites, through social media, and she is basically contradicting herself there. But I guess there's no other way for her to really... She wants to sell t-shirts saying, I like people, come and talk to me.
Yeah. The point is that, she thinks that no one is, talking to each other, no one's communicating or, meeting other people, but really social media is connecting with everybody. That's what it is. You're connecting with people, you're meeting people.
There's family that I have on other sides of the world that I would never be able to talk to, that I would never be able to call, just because it's expensive, and the internet and social media and stuff allows me to keep in communication with them, and it's not it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I do understand that people are on their phones. If you look at people, they're always on their phone.
They are, and they look like there's something wrong with them. You don't have to be on your phone 24 hours. But the thing is I believe everything should be done in moderation. Right. If you have a phone, when you're out with your friends, try to put it away and just spend time with your friends. Or, if just everything in moderation is fine. But she was obsessed. She actually said that, my whole goal, I was obsessed with numbers, the figures, everything, she wanted everything to be perfect, and she was taking it to the extreme. But if she had just done everything in moderation from the beginning, she would never feel like that, you know what I mean, she wouldn't feel like that now, when she should actually be like pursuing her career further because she's 18 now and she can actually like make a life for herself. She already was living on her own.
Yeah.
Because she said that she can't pay her rent now and stuff because she's cut all of her business contracts off and everything.
And
So-
she just wants people to know that it's not like Instagram models aren't like actually having in like
Don't-
Paris like do it like have all these nice clothes, but like for teenagers maybe they don't know, but like we're in our 20s, like I know that those models are getting paid for what they're wearing, and I
Yeah.
know like that they're, you know, didn't pay like $500,000 for a dress and they're just wearing it and getting paid, and I know they don't drink, you know, all the things that they're advertising, their protein stuff, like they probably drink other stuff, but like
Yeah, but they're doing it because they're getting paid,
getting
and that's
paid.
how they're paying their bills. So
Right.
if you know these things, you're not gonna, and it's the same thing with just general media, with Photoshop and all of these things. If you know how these girls really look, or if you know that these are like computer generated images, you're not gonna be, you know, sitting there, like she said to her 12-year-old self, she was just so upset because she wasn't the, you know, this perfect model or whatever. But when you grow older, you realize that it's kind of everything is like that. I mean,
And well, you know, what kind of bugged me, she was kind of complaining, like, it's not that easy. It took me, you know, this one photo she posted, it said it took my sister 70 shots to get this one shot right. And I'm like...
and she said she had to yell at her
Dude,
sister.
Yeah, and I'm like, I do that. Do you think I just take a selfie and post it? Like, I take 70, like, selfies a day, like,
Yeah,
for free.
and nobody's getting paid.
For
Nobody's
free.
getting paid to do that.
So,
But we just want
you
a nice
know,
picture.
Yeah, and
But-
you're getting paid a lot of money for that. Like...
I would tell my sister
Like-
to take the picture 70 times too, and I would also yell at her. I don't even have a sister, but the point is that if somebody's paying you, you have to take it a little more serious than
Right.
just taking a picture on the
Yeah.
because
It shouldn't be easy. You're getting paid a lot of
you,
money
you,
for
don't
it.
you
like-
don't you take it seriously when we're not getting paid.
Right.
Because we want our Facebook to look
look good,
nice and
yeah.
like presentable or whatever. So why would
So
you?
the fact that she's complaining is like a little, you know.
Yeah, that's silly. I
Yeah.
mean, that's silly. Like, and then another thing was too, she was saying that she wishes that, you know, people would understand that it's not like she just wants everybody to know, like she really wants everyone to go outside.
Yeah.
She just really wants everyone to know that it's not real, but we know.
Yeah.
Like we
People go
personally
outside.
know. Yeah,
Like,
people do
I
go
don't-
outside. And the thing is that she was too. Because look
Yeah.
at all those pictures. Was she
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like she was on the
Yeah.
beach, she was doing all this stuff. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
And she was personally suffering from depression,
Yeah,
she said.
clearly,
And
yeah.
when you're suffering from depression, what she needed was a therapist and some medication. I don't think
And she's still very young, so it's like
She
I think it has
is.
to do with her being like very young too and not ready for it. That's why she doesn't know that like
And I think that if she decides to quit fully, she will regret it in the future because she has built an extremely strong foundation for herself, and she has worked extremely hard for the last 3 years to get to that point, and she was actually supporting herself. So she will regret it in the future, but she's not going to quit because she said that she's building a website and making t-shirts to tell people to get off of their phone. So like, I mean, it's not...
and just
You see-
another thing like at the end when she's just kind of like, oh, I'm quitting all social media, so like if anyone wants to support me and give me money, like
Yeah, but
get
the
a
thing is-
job. I
yeah.
don't, like
No, the thing is that
real
you know
job.
you had a
You
job.
had a job, and- but-
why are you telling us to give you money because you had a really good paying job that
Yeah.
most people would love?
And if you're gonna quit, then you know get another.
Yeah,
job.
like I can
Like-
quit my job and post a video on YouTube telling people to give me
And
money.
no one will give me money.
Nobody's gonna care. Like the thing is that
So-
she had such a great following that
Yeah.
the sad part is that
she's gonna get
people
a lot of
are
money.
actually gonna
She's
give her
gonna
money.
get a lot of money. And I mean,
And it will support her for
Whatever.
around 3 months because she's used to living a frivolous lifestyle, and I don't know how much money. The point
Yeah.
is that I don't know, she's using it to her advantage, obviously, which she should. There's nothing wrong. She said that it's all selfish, it's all like fake and everything, but like we live in a selfish world. And I mean,
Yeah,
it's every man for their own. If you're a beautiful young girl and people are willing to pay you, you're not prostituting yourself, you're not doing anything that your parents wouldn't be proud of you, you know, and people are willing to pay you like a good amount of money, then go for it. That's my opinion. I mean, I'm not going to say you're selfish because you're a model.
Yeah.
There's different jobs for different people. There's certain people that will never be a model. There's certain people that will never be a doctor. There's certain, but you know,
who want to be and they
yeah,
can't.
who want to be and they can't. But if you're blessed enough to have people like you and have or like the person that you created or the persona that you created, then that's great. you're getting paid. That's
Exactly.
that's the point, isn't it?
In conclusion, I would say, I mean, I definitely agree with, like, people being on social media too much, like, on their phones and stuff, and
Yeah.
they should enjoy the people that they're with in the time, but also social media is great. Like, people get careers herself out of social media.
She's one of them, yeah.
And connect with people through social media.
True.
So that's this week's Tandy Talks.
Tandy Talks. And if you have any comments, or if you agree with us in any way or disagree, let us know down below.
In the
We will
comments.
be sure to respond.
We're not attacking anyone or anything, just
Yeah.
giving our opinion on the matter.
That's
So
right.
we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.